Open up Photoshop down here. You've got in your dock, you've got your blue square, the PS in it, and that's Photoshop. And we have Photoshop CS6. So you click on that and it should open up. Once open in the goodie. And this, we've been getting this lately. It says we're using trial software. We're not. It said we have like 32,000 days left. I think we'll be okay. So we hit the X on that. And yes, we want to quit. And from there, you're going to notice these buttons up here at the top first. The red will X, and that doesn't really quit out of your Photoshop if you click on that. So you've got, see it's still up there on the top and it comes right back. You've got your minimize. That's the orange button, and then here you've got the green maximize button. So from there, we're going to want to open up a picture, and you should either have a picture saved on your desktop somewhere or in your shared drive. So from there, I'm going to go up to the top of the screen, click File, Open, and then on the left side are my different folders. Click on my desktop, and the photo I want to open right now is called Tree, and it's one of my favorite photos by Ansel Adams of a tree in a snowstorm. So now that I have my photo open, from there I would might possibly want to rotate it depending on the orientation of my camera when I took the picture. And to do that, I come up here at the top and click Image, Image Rotation, and I've got 180 degrees. And if I make a mistake, edit step backwards, 90 degrees clockwise and 90 degrees counterclockwise. So that's rotating the picture. Once you get the picture rotated the way you want, from there you're going to want typically at least explore the possibility of cropping, and that is the fifth tool down on the toolbar. And once you select the tool, you click and drag these tabs inside your picture and highlight a selection of where you want to crop your image. Up here at the top, you can view different modes. You get the rule of thirds, a grid, diagonals, to see how your image maps up with these different compositional techniques. I typically leave it on the rule of thirds. If you like the way you've cropped it, you hit the checkbox. If you want to get out of it, you can hit the cancel sign. So there's cropping. The next possibility, if you're saving your image for the internet, you might possibly want to resize it. And to do that, you click up here at the top, you go Image, Image Size, and this will give you your total pixels. So right now the image is 2,216 pixels wide by 2,810 pixels high. Yours will be different depending on your picture. And then down here, this is the document size, and so I have my resolution. That's how many pixels are in a square inch. And then with that, I have my height and width. So if I change this, my pixels per inch, and then I keep my percent at 100, it's going to make my image a lot larger, but the picture is still the same size. It still has the same number of pixels. It's confusing, but true. And so you have to be very careful here. We'll often, for uploading pictures to the internet, we'll want a resolution of 72. For printing, we'll do 300. And we'll make images a lot smaller for the internet to display on websites so they load a lot faster. And this would be an example of how I might want to save a picture for the internet. And you can see this is 13% of the original picture, and that's not going to print well. So if I hit OK, you can see how small the picture gets, and if I zoom in, you can see how pixelated the image gets, and I can actually zoom all the way in, and you can see the squares that make up the image. So from here I can save my picture, And now if I have shrunk this picture and then I can just hit save, it's going to save right over the top of the original and destroy the original, and I will not be able to get the original back. Very dangerous. So because I've made this smaller, I want to go click File, Save As. Save it as a new name, so I'm going to do tree small. Hit save. And then turn quality all the way up. And hit OK. So that is opening, rotating, cropping, resizing, and then to exit Photoshop, you can either hit up here at the top, Photoshop quit. You can hit the X, and you're not going to get all the way out. It'll close out of my image, but it's not going to close out of the Photoshop program. Even with clicking on the background here, you can see the little black tab underneath the square. That means it's still open. I can also hit Command Q to quit out.